What is up, everybody? Gene Hack is here, your builder role training support specialist in network marketing slash MLM. And I have here next to me, I think right here with me on the screen, right there, my amazing, amazing teammate, Jackie the clerk. She is my wing woman here for today's Tuesday night training. And then, of course, we have the awesome people that are here joining us on the Tuesday night training. And if you guys want to join us, make sure you go and click on that link for the Zoom webinar in your back office of Builderall. And on tonight's Tuesday night training, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to go into Cheetah. We're going to go into, I think you called it Cheetah's, did you call it Cheetah's brother, Cheetah's cousin? Right, Jackie? Because we're going to do WordPress. And before we started recording, I was telling Jackie and everybody here that this training is probably going to be 5 minutes or maybe 10, 15, because this is so simple and easy to do, guys. If you guys want to start a WordPress site, you could do it with Builderall. If you guys actually have the, what's the plan called? Well, you want to get the funnel club with WordPress. That's all I know. Stick to that one and you're all set. You're paying the same price with the premium right now, but you get WordPress. So if you don't have WordPress and you want to get WordPress and you don't want to deal with all these other stuff, right, get it with Builderall, because you have best of both worlds, as we were talking about before. So who here does not know what WordPress is? Raise your hand. I should see no hands up. Well, actually, no, there might be some people out there that might not know what WordPress is. Here we go. We got Nicole. Doesn't know what WordPress is. That's okay. So WordPress, guys, it is a blogging platform, and it is one of the most popular and probably the only blogging platform that a lot of people use. But what's great about that platform is that they can actually build on top of it. Okay, so instead of just having a blog platform where you can just post images and content, right, they are able, when I say they, I mean like people, programmers, developers, they can build on top of it and add plugins, and they actually have drag and drop website builders that's within the WordPress ecosystem. Right, there's a whole lot of them out there. One of them is Elementor. I forgot the name of another one that I used to use way back then, but there's many plugins out there. And on top of that, plugins, right? That's how things work within WordPress. You can add a plugin timer, a analytics plugin. Everything is plugging in and adding on top of that original framework that you have of WordPress. And a lot of people before, they would say that, Builder is great, but I'm so used to WordPress, I don't want to switch. Guess what? Now you could switch, because you can have Builderall and have WordPress at the same time, because Builderall lets you host it on their cloud server. And I'm going to share my screen. Let me make sure I have the right screen open. Okay, yeah, I do. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you guys how to get to this WordPress and how to create your first simple and fast WordPress Cheetah site. Okay, so let's share my screen. And feel free to interrupt and let me know if you guys have any questions as I am going along. Like I did say that this training is probably gonna go fairly quick because it's so easy to do this. And if you guys have played around with Cheetah, then it's even easier. So once you are on your back office of Builderall, you want to type in WordPress, and here's the new one right here, and I'm gonna enter. Then this is gonna load, and I have one here already in advance created, but you would need what's called a cloud right here on the left side, clouds. We have one right here because this is our training account, but normally this would be empty. You'll probably click new cloud, or if you already have it in there because you got the WordPress, the funnel club with WordPress, you should have one in there already, and I think is this one, the basic one. You get 10 gigabytes hard drive, 1 CPU, and 2 gigs of RAM. So you'll have that there, and the reason being is because you actually own your server, and you can install multiple sites on there. So for us to get started, we need a cloud, which you guys should have already there. Okay, And let me just show you guys what that is when you click on Manage Cloud, the information that you would see. So you have your cloud name, the IP address, all this information so that you can keep track of how your server or your cloud server is doing, all the websites that are in there. You can even reboot it and delete it, start fresh if, let's say, by some odd, weird reason, somebody hacked your WordPress site. Because unfortunately, one of the bad things about WordPress is sometimes if you install a certain plugin and it's not a trusted plugin, they have back doors where they can get access to your website. But don't let that scare you. WordPress is still good, and you guys should still, if you have this, still try it and play around with it, because it's pretty nice and it's easy and simple to use. So once you have your cloud, you want to create a new site, and I'm going to click on new, and I'm going to call this Tuesday night training. Pretty long. And then as you can see here, it'll tell you where do you want to install this site, in a new cloud or the one that you currently have. So for us, we'll select this one. And this is the alternative domain name. It'll be this.builderallwordpresspro.com. So let's just make this short and call it Tuesday night, or just Tuesday N. Now, do you want to connect the domain? I recommend, if you don't want to deal with third parties like Namecheap, GoDaddy, if you don't mind, just buy a domain right here, and it should take you to your back office, and you can buy a domain directly from Builderall. But if not, you could do that later, like I said, with a third party, if you don't mind doing that. I know I don't. I buy my domains from Namecheap. I'm used to them, and they're, the name says Namecheap, they're fairly cheap. Then right here, you want your credentials. So I'm just gonna do this. Yep, just Gene. And there's the email and the password. Oh, wait, hold on. Make sure I write the right password. And there you go. And now I'm gonna press next. Okay. Now it's telling us here, it's all set. But you want to review things just in case. And everything is good. I'm gonna click create website now. And that's it. Congratulations. Your site is being created. As soon as it's ready, you'll receive a notification so that you can manage it. And here, attention, DNS propagation. It'll take about 15 minutes. All right. And there we go. Look, it is done. That was fairly quick. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. This was a great training. Have a good night. I'm kidding. Don't leave. We're not done yet. So there we go. We got our site. We have the WordPress server. And now we need to get in here so that we can actually build our first page with the Cheetah WordPress. And to do that, I just clicked on admin. Let me look at you guys over here. Is everybody so far following along? Simple, super easy. Awesome. I see thumbs up. All right, so let's log in. It was, yep, just Gene1. Password is I love Builderall. Oh my God, I said my password aloud. Let's see. All right. So this is the WordPress dashboard. There's a lot going on here. I know for me, when I got back into this, I was like, where do I go? Ignore everything else over here. Okay. We just want to build a Cheetah website. Okay. So when you come over here, don't click around. Just go all the way to the left. Then go all the way down. And then you see right here, Cheetah Builder. Click on that. Don't click on the customize your site. I did that. Okay, that takes you to the regular WordPress. But we want the Cheetah WordPress. And then as you can see, it tells you welcome to the Cheetah Builder. Then all we have to do is add a new page. So I'm going to click add a new page. I should probably do this in like bullet point steps. Step 1, click Cheetah page. Step 2, add a new page. And it'll be that simple. All right, so this is WordPress, but it's not Cheetah WordPress yet. We have to click this little magic button. This is step 3. Click on Launch Cheetah Builder. And it's gonna load. Give it a few seconds. Bam. Welcome to the Cheetah for WordPress. And I'm gonna click Start. And what's great, guys, if you don't know how to use this, it has a little walkthrough guide on how to use it. Right, the page settings, so you access the background header. These are your templates, so we'll choose one of these. Then these are your columns, as you can see right here. Because remember, well, some of you guys might not know, but the way that WordPress works is with blocks of columns that they call here. So you have 1 column, 2, and you can put content within each column. So if I have 2 columns, I can add maybe, 2 images and content on column 1, and then just 1 image on column 2. Then you have the stuff right here, which is the text, buttons, spacing, iframe. Then on top over here, you'll be able to see your different versions, as in your desktop, your tablet, and mobile. So this is our responsive site. Okay, let's get started to build. All right, let's see. Okay, that's our question there. All right, so for us to build over here, it's just like Cheetah, but let's choose a template, right? Because they have so many nice and good looking templates over here. Let's do the first one right here. This was nice colors. And if I want to preview it, just click on preview, and you'll be able to see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, this one's nice, and it has a lot going on. So I'm gonna click apply. All right, and a good thing that I like about this is that it's really fast. When I am clicking around and maybe changing something, I don't have to wait too long. So everything here, it's not 100% drag and drop, because like I told you guys, the way that this works is with columns. So here, if I wanted to change this image right here, I have it right there, and I can just click right here and change it. But let's pretend that this image is not there. So I'm going to remove it, even though it's a nice image though. And let's click on elements. And then we have our elements basics right here. Like I said, if you worked on Cheetah, this should not be too hard for you to do. You have all the elements right here: video, gallery, icon, timers. You can even add audio. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to click on photo right here, and I'm going to drag it. And as you can see right here, you can either put it on the column 1 or 2, and I'm just going to add it here. And then of course we want to add the image, and let's see, I think we have some stock images here. Ooh, this from Jackie, I can tell. Hi Jackie, I'm just gonna grab something from your stuff right here. Let's use this one. Loading. Okay. All right. So here we have the image that we're going to upload, right? And what's cool about this is that you, just like Cheetah, you can change the alternate text. So here I'm gonna call it Happy New Year's, and the title, it's gonna be Happy New Year's. And what that does is, like, when you're in a website and you're hovering over, you want to right click and save this image, and when you save as, and it saves on somebody's, well, right now it's not, I haven't published it, but when you publish it and somebody right clicks on this image, the image is going to be named that name that you gave it when you just uploaded it. And as you can see, look at that, it's easy, simple to work with. If I want to maybe maybe I want to switch it around, I want to click here, just drag it, and I want to put this over there. You have the options to move, You have the title, settings. You want to duplicate it. You have a duplicate right there. Let's bring this over here. And let's bring this over here. And the button over here. So with this responsive builder within Cheetah, within WordPress, it's super simple and easy to use. And as you can see, everything is just responsive within these, I want to call them squares or boxes. And if you want to check how does the mobile responsive looks like, there you go. And of course you can rearrange it, but this is for the mobile view. So let's see how it looks over here. Oh, it changed it over here. Okay. Oh no, wait. I think I remember Jack and I were having an issue with this before. Well, it's not an issue, but we didn't know before. So let's say I wanted this right here on the top. So what I would do, I would duplicate this. Let's put this one right here, right on the top. So what we're going to do is we're gonna technically hide this one right here, and we don't want it to be displayed on the mobile. So this is how you guys are going to decide what's viewed on desktop and what's viewed on mobile. Okay, so this right here, we don't want it to be seen on the desktop. Now mind you, normally in Cheetah we get to hide it and you don't see it there. The thing is, here you're gonna see it here, but on the live version you're not gonna see it. So I'm gonna click edit, and right here where it says visibility, you have these options: large devices only, medium devices. So that, we have small devices, meaning your phone, medium devices, your tablets, and of course large devices, it's your computers. So we only want this to be seen on small devices only. Okay, this right here, it's only going to be seen on small devices. And then this one, it's only going to be seen on large devices. Well, let's do large and medium devices. How about that? Let's preview, see how it looks. Okay, so as you can see right here, you don't see that feel the rhythm font or text up here, but when I click on the mobile, we see it here. That's weird that this is showing up here. And let's see what happens when we do it on the medium. All right, let's go back to the editor. Let's press done and publish it. Okay. So there we just created and published our first builder-all Cheetah WordPress site. And to see it, right, we go over here on the left side, where on the dashboard, we will click on pages. And this page has no title. So we want to make this the home page. So let's actually edit it before we view it. Oh, wait, no, not edit. Sorry. It's the quick edit. So the quick edit, you give it its title. So this is going to be the home page. And then this right here, the slug, this is your domain, not domain, what you see on the address bar on top over here. So we're going to call this home. Let's do home 1. And let's update. All right, so let's view this in an incognito window. And as you can see, if I were then to bring it small to mobile, it's really fast and responsive, and it switches to the desktop and mobile view. And if you guys realized, when I opened this on an incognito, you see still says page ID, and your name right here, it says homepage. You're wondering, okay, but I thought you changed the name. Well, you actually have to do a certain change right here in your settings. When you go down over here on settings, and then scroll down. Where am I? Hey, baby. Hold on. I think it was. I lost it. I know we have to change the settings because that's where I figured it out. Maybe it was in tools. General. Oh, I was blind. How did I not see it? I'm like looking for the word permalink and it's right there. Okay, so this right here, this is a setting that you guys have to change so that you don't get that page number. You want it to be post name because that's the page, and you'll be able to have different names. You don't have to worry about having numbers and then not knowing how to get to your page. So here I changed it to post name, and I'm going to click back to pages, and then let's view it again and go to incognito. Oh, and there you go. I guess it was updating as I opened it. So now you see that it says home 1, just exactly how we named it when we clicked on quick edit. You can see the slug right here. It says home 1. So now whenever you want to make any changes, and let's say that you do some changes and this is now the thank you page, so then all you have to do is click on that quick edit and maybe name this to thank you page, and then press update. And I know it says homepage here, but it's okay. Whoops, I forgot to open an incognito. Right click, open incognito. And as you can see, it tells you it can't be found because it's still under the home 1. So let's try it again. Still hasn't updated. Or maybe it did. Hold on. Quick edit. Thank you page. There you go. I guess I just had to go back and click on pages so that I can see the updated one. All right, so let's try it again. Open an incognito. And there you go. Now it says thank you page. And if I wanted to edit this, then of course I would click on the edit. And it's going to take you right here. But remember, this is not where you want to be. You want to click on launch Cheetah Builder. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I opened up. So yeah, guys, this is how simple it basically was just to create your Cheetah WordPress site. Then it's all up to you on how you want to, play around with it and add text or add images. As you can see, I added here a text. And I see, hold on, Sparta raised his hand. Let me stop sharing because I have just been going on and on. I haven't even stopped. Go ahead, Sparta.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand the marriage between Cheetah and WordPress in terms of the elements are similar, but now I've noticed not all the elements are there. For example, if I wanted to add a opt-in form that we see usually on Cheetah, how would I go about doing that from the WordPress using the Cheetah builder?
Good question. We should probably do that. All right, so let's do that, guys. Let's see if my brain remembers. All right, so we have our elements over here. And we keep scrolling down. Builder all apps. I wonder what those apps can do. Well, one of them being Mailing Boss right here. And let's just add this on the top. Because why not? So then we have here, make sure you click on Mailing Boss settings. As you can see right here, it says Mailing Boss. You have all the spacing stuff, form style, button style. But we're going to select a list. And let's just pick ebook list right here. Okay, so this ebook list is collecting the first name and email. All right, so now we want to edit the button, and I wanted to say enter. And you see it's updating right here. Any sub? No. Any icons? If you want to add an icon, let's see what kind of icons does WordPress have. And it has plenty. Ooh, let's add this icon. See how that looks? Oh, there you go. Look at that. Before text or after text? I think it looks better before text. So now we want to actually edit the form style. So the container, the background, and we probably actually let's leave it white like that. Doesn't look that bad. Or let's just make it a crazy color so you guys can see the difference of everything that we're doing. We got the labels. What are the labels? And as you can see, that's the labels. I recommend never to create a capture or an opt-in form like this. But this so you guys can see how you can just mess around with things and learn what things are. And then of course your fields, as we know, this is your fields. And we'll make it blue. And then color right here, this is the color of when you're typing. So when people are actually typing their name, you can't see that here, of course, because you can't really type there. You can only do it once it's live. And then you have the options of your font styles, style and spacing, text shadows, borders. You have a lot more control, which is pretty cool of all this. And button style, of course. Let's put a center and full width. How about that? And there we go. That's our opt-in form. So now I press done and publish. And let me go back because whoops, I'm back to the wrong thing. But the page is updated now. And you have your Mailing Boss form within your Cheetah WordPress. And as you saw, you have control of all that. Oh, you can even do checkboxes as well. Now, the next thing that you're probably wondering, okay, so what about how would they get to what goes next after that? Well, that would be within your Mailing Boss. So that means you would have to go. Let's actually do this. That way I don't have to create another page. Actually, no. Let's go back over here. And let's make the page. Well, this already has an opt. Okay, so let's go back. let's just press done. Because this is a list. So I'm pretty sure that this list already has somewhere where to go. So let's go back to the pages. Whoa. All right. Let's view this in incognito. Mhm. Okay, that's weird. All right, so testing gene test at gmail.com. Enter. Website not found. Okay, so I guess this site was deleted. But yeah, that's basically what we have to do. What I was going to do, and I'll just show you guys here. I'll have to go into Mailing Boss and make sure. Let me find that list. What was the name of that list? Let's go back to pages. And oh, I was about to do, instead of doing the long way like I just did before, just click on Cheetah Builder. It pops up right there. And it should open it here. Okay, so let's find out what was the list that I clicked on. That's laggy. Okay, there we go. Okay, so general, it was ebook lead 17 ways. Is this a list in Mailing Boss 4? Yes, it is. So I would click on my pages right here. And this is the subscriber pending, subscriber confirmed. So it will be the subscriber pending. And I will click on advanced right here. And as you can see, this is where I would add it. So let's add one of the pages that we have here. What's that other page? The privacy page. Preview, quick preview. Let's just view this one. The sample page. Okay, so there's the sample page. So let's grab that. And then move this out the way. And I'm going to paste this here. And save it next. So now we should be sent to that. But let's first delete this testing. Let's delete it. All right. So now let's try this again. Let's open an incognito. Let's do gene test. Whoops. Gene test 2 at Gmail. And enter. And there you go. It sent me to the the sample page. Which, you know, obviously for you, when you guys are actually doing a funnel, it'll be your pending subscriber. And then once they go to the email, you send them to their confirmed, which will be another Cheetah WordPress page. So did that long answer help you?
Yes, definitely. Because now I can see WordPress has actually more potential than I thought it had.
Ooh, that's good. Getting you guys intrigued on playing with the WordPress Cheetah. That's a good thing.
Hey, Gene.
Go ahead, Marcel.
How you doing, man?
Doing great.
Can you import an existing website? I have a web developer a long time ago that developed a website for me, and are you able to? And he did it on Divi Builder in WordPress. Are you able to migrate that over to Cheetah?
Here is the answer. There's two answers. One, you could import it because it's like I said, there's nothing different from other WordPresses out there. It's the same WordPress everybody has. It's just installed in a Builderall cloud server, right? So you can import any themes, any websites that are WordPress, but you can't, like what you said, migrate or convert it to a Cheetah a site. You will have to recreate it with the Cheetah WordPress builder.
So the images and the website won't look the same. I'll have to start over. I'm not following you.
So the thing is, like you said, that developer built it with a different builder.
Right.
Okay. So you can have your whole site and have that builder in your WordPress with Builderall, but it's not going to use, and you won't be able to edit with the Cheetah WordPress drag and drop website builder.
Oh, I won't be able to?
Yeah, because they're completely different builders.
Okay.
So the only way that you can, kind of migrate it is just basically just recreating it on the Cheetah WordPress.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Go ahead, Sparta.
But and what Marcel was saying, in terms of if he imports the website he had before in regular WordPress, he can still do a new page under Cheetah Builder to be attached in his WordPress. So he can still work adding on that website that been built before, but now using the Cheetah Builder for new pages, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So gentlemen, so help me out here. So I have a page that's there. I duplicate that page and then create with Cheetah. Is that what you're saying, Sparta?
Well, let's say, okay, you have a page that has the home page and let's say about us. So those two were built with a previous builder that the previous developer did. So you can still go in your WordPress account, go inside that page, but now you can add, Marcel, a tab for Marcel, but that new page was built with a Cheetah Builder. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, when in the regular Cheetah, you have different pages you can add about us, legal,
Right.
So think about it the same principle where you would have the previous pages that were built with the regular WordPress, but now that you have the Cheetah Builder, you're adding a different page using the Cheetah Builder. So it's kind of like having the best. It's kind of like having the best of both worlds, basically.
Okay.
Now, another thing that you could do, I'm not sure if it's going to work because I haven't tried it, right? If you import it, depending on how they build it and with what they build it, you might see the option that it could say edit with Cheetah Builder, like how you saw. Let me share my screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So you see when you have your pages over here, if the site that they created, when you import it, looks like this, and then you have the option over here and it tells you Cheetah Builder, then you could kind of migrate it, but it might not look like you originally did. So Cheetah Builder is probably going to take what it could and make it, arrange in its own way. So you'll have to then probably delete some things, rearrange some things, or add some things. If it lets you do that, depending, like I said, on what builder they used, if the builder that they created it with still uses the WordPress basic framework and just work on top of it. And if you get this option to click on Cheetah Builder, then you could and might be able to edit that site that you import. Not 100% sure. Like I said, I haven't tried it, but just a theory that I think might work.
And I have to have the credentials for that, right? The user for the website and the password for that website, right?
Well, if you import it over here, you're already inside your server.
So I could import any WordPress site.
Like I said, nothing is different. It's the same WordPress that you currently have, right? That you say you created with a different developer. So all you have to do is back up the site, and then you come over here onto the WordPress with Builderall,
right?
And then you click. You would then.
Gene, you're not sharing.
Oh, yeah. So hold on, let me go over here. Okay. So you see over here when I click, I find out there's all the information. I can transfer the site, reset, delete the site.
Okay.
And I can back up the site if I want to. So you technically could do the same thing with the other one. You would back it up, and the files that it gives you, what you would have to do is then come in here with your FTP client and stuff. Now I don't know how to do this stuff because I haven't messed with it.
Got you. Got you.
But if anybody that knows and deals with WordPress, they know that you log into the FTP client and then you transfer the files to import your WordPress site, and
Okay.
then all the stuff that they need to import it is here.
Okay.
And then you'll be
Okay.
able to see your site when you log into it. Go back to sites. Then I would just click again to admin, and once you log in, you'll see everything here, and you'll see probably your pages that
hmm
have been imported. And then hopefully, if you're lucky enough, it'll say Cheetah Builder. And then you'll be able to see how the Cheetah Builder grabs that data and builds around it to see if it works, or it might not.
I got you. And before, when you first started, you said if I have Funnel Club, I have disk space that I can use to build the sites. Is that what you said?
Well, if you were
Cl-
before,
Cloud space. You said cloud space.
you need a cloud space. So since the WordPress with Cheetah, that's something new that they added to the plans. Well,
hmm
different plans. Now you can either just have the regular Funnel Club, or you can have the Funnel Club with WordPress.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm not, Jackie. Do you know? I don't remember if anybody that had the Funnel Club, if they were grandfathered and they gave them the cloud. I don't remember that part.
They did, but only the ones that paid a certain amount. I can't remember what that amount was. Not everybody. Everybody, I think there was 79.90 or something and more got that package. I can't exactly tell you what the package was, but some of them did, some didn't.
Okay.
But the ones that had, the Funnel Club before would, and I guess I need to check. So I wouldn't have that then.
Well,
Not everybody, no. You
one way
have
that
to.
you
The
can
only
find
way to
out-
determine whether you got it is to actually go to your WordPress and see what happens.
yeah,
Go to
so-
WordPress.
Yeah,
WordPress
so
Pro.
log into
Go
your
to the WordPress Pro app, like
Okay.
Gina's showing.
Okay.
Log into this one where it says new WordPress.
Okay.
It would tell you to go and purchase a cloud if you do not have access.
Okay.
Yeah, you would see this,
Yes.
and then if you see this and it tells you to purchase, then you purchase what you need, whether the $15 a month extra or the $29.59, $115 and $229.
But if you
Okay.
do have access, you won't have that basic. The basic will be given to you. So you
Yeah.
don't need to purchase that.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. I'll play with it and see.
Gene, I was wondering if I should show them quickly what a working site looks like between Build It All and the WordPress Pro, just to show them the difference between the two. Can I share my screen quickly?
You should be able to. Go ahead.
All right. So this is so it's not 100%, but it's a working site just to show you what it looks like between the two. So this page is on Build It All Cheetah. So this has been built on the Cheetah itself. All right. In the WordPress Pro, the shop area is on WordPress. So just to give you an indication of how seamlessly it can be between the two, just to give you an idea.
Mm.
So you can have maybe your homepage on that has been built with Cheetah, and your shop is on WordPress Pro. You saw the theme there, or you could have 10 pages on WordPress and then maybe 2 pages, but you can combine themes. For an example, if you purchase a theme inside of WordPress, you're going to stick with that theme. You can't have the theme and the Build It All theme into one. It's either or of the other one, if I make sense at all. But like you see here, I've got a theme for the shop, but my homepage is sitting on I used for the Build It All add-on, or what do you guys call it? Widget. Plugin. You see what I know about WordPress. So I make use of the plugin because obviously if you got the homepage, you can go add your email marketing, you can add your calendar, all those extra things that we have in Build It All, you can add to that page. But you cannot add those things, the calendar and the email marketing, onto a WordPress template. It needs to be on a Cheetah template.
Okay, that's great, Jackie. That's great. So yeah, so certain tools that you have on Cheetah, you build it on Cheetah, create a page, and then you use that, and then you can connect the WordPress pages and combine it so that you have one website with 2 builders: Cheetah with the tools and WordPress with the plugins.
Yes, but it has to happen. You can't go and build it separately. You can't go build it now in Cheetah and later go to WordPress Pro. It happens all inside of the WordPress Pro with the plugin. There is
Okay.
an option where you go and create that specific page, the home page on the Cheetah site. You can't go and, because there's two different builders. The Cheetah that we are building with in WordPress Pro is a different Cheetah builder that's made just for WordPress.
Okay.
And that's why there's some of those widgets available and some is not available, obviously, because that's not the complete Cheetah builder. But you can create amazing, amazing things inside of that.
The WordPress Pro.
I'm saying in the WordPress Pro.
WordPress
I can't
Pro.
say widgets. I keep on saying widgets, plugins. So you can basically import your WordPress site, link it in your WordPress Pro account, and then add the widget or the plugin. That's basically what it is. People that are not in Builderall can even get the Builderall plugin. All they need to do is go search for that plugin and add it to the WordPress site. That is actually what it is. It's just a plugin.
The Cheetah, the WordPress Pro,
yes,
is the plugin, or the Cheetah builder?
It's a plugin for WordPress.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, the website builder, right, on WordPress is a plugin, is a Cheetah WordPress page builder plugin. That's what it is.
Okay.
Just like every other website builder plugin for WordPress, Elementor,
right.
That's what Cheetah WordPress is. That's why I said that nothing changes. If you've dealt with WordPress before, it's basically, it's not basic. It is the same WordPress.
Great.
Change. It just has already pre-installed the Cheetah builder for WordPress in there. You have to look for it.
That's great. I'll play with that. Yeah. I'll play with that and see. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And what I wanted to show you guys, what Jackie was talking about, where you want to stick to the Cheetah WordPress, right? Or if you're not gonna use that and you're just gonna use themes from WordPress, then you want to make sure you stick to that, because when you click here on these themes, or you want to add a new one and maybe purchase one from their gallery, if it loads, let's see, latest. Okay, I'll just leave it. So yeah, these themes right here. So if you pick one of these, then you're gonna use the WordPress itself and in its builder, right? You don't want to be switching between this one, or you can't, within Cheetah Builder, the WordPress themes Cheetah Builder, right? You want to stick to one, and of course you want to stick to the Cheetah one, because that's where you guys are able to use the tools that we have within Builderall, which would be let me open it, our mailing boss, the video hosting, what other stuff for our Builderall widgets. Let's see. Oops. Here we go. Builderall apps. So the booking, mailing boss, super checkout, the webinar, and video hosting. Okay, and I'm pretty sure they'll probably add some more there later down the line. And then you have your regular WordPress stuff. But yeah, that's what you meant. You want to stick, if you're going to use the WordPress for Cheetah, use it, because that means you're going to add the mailing boss, the super checkout, booking, and all these other stuff. But if you use the themes, then you won't be able to use this stuff. Okay. Hope that that helped. And we have Lynn Woods. High five. Go ahead. Ask your question.
High five, Gene. Hello, everyone. Gene, I just wanted to ask a quick question regarding the Cheetah Builder versus Mailing Boss. They are independent of each other, and you can use just Mailing Boss without the Cheetah plugin. Is that correct?
Wait, I'll ask you the question that you can use the Cheetah Builder independently. I mean,
Mailing Boss by itself. You don't have to have. I'm asking, do you have to have the Cheetah along with the Mailing Boss, or can you just have Mailing Boss?
But I mean, if you're gonna use Mailing Boss, where else would you add the Mailing Boss? Or maybe I'm not understanding the question. I'm sorry.
Do you want to use the word on the WordPress? You want to use Mailing Boss directly on WordPress without making use of Cheetah? Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, you
then,
can, you know what, if you go into the forms area, maybe I'm wrong, Jean, maybe I'm wrong, but if you go into the forms and mailing boss, all right, you choose the list that you're working with and you edit it by the little pencil, and then you click at the forms area. If you copy that code, if there's an iframe code there, you would be able to copy that on any website because the code is sitting there. So you would be able to use it that way. Yes, that is what I'm referring to. So there's the version at the bottom, the iframe version. So if you want to use mailing boss on another site, you can do that by just copying the iframe or the code, if I want to put it that way.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Jackie. That's what I was asking about, and because I mean they're actually two separate plugins, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
But just to let you know, the mailing boss, it's not really a plugin outside. It's a plugin or an app within the Cheetah WordPress.
Got it.
Yeah. But yeah, good question. I guess wasn't processing it right until I heard it again. All right, let's see. Anybody else got any more questions of the Builderall Cheetah WordPress? Because like I said, that is literally and basically it for it. The rest for you to learn would be just playing with it and designing your Cheetah WordPress site now, and then publishing it and connecting a domain to it. And like I said, you can either do it the third-party way using Namecheap or GoDaddy, or you purchase a domain directly within Builderall.